Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Ask Matt Lloyd. So we're here in Thailand right now at the immersion coaching program. One of our clients all the way from Australia is Rory. She stayed back for an extra 5 days. She wanted extra help on a Mob affiliate marketing business. She's got a great question that I think a lot of you, especially if you're an affiliate, you're going to benefit from this. So Rory, what are you struggling with? What do you want to know right now?
Matt, I'm really struggling with the technical side of internet marketing, so I really need help right now.
Okay.
Can you help me?
I sure can. Okay, all right. So, and just to give you a little bit of background on this, so we just got done day 2. It's a 5-day program. So behind the camera, we were just in that room with a few other clients. And this program, what I'm trying to do is just give them clear steps on what to do to start bringing in commissions and have them actually implement while they're here. So today, for example, what did I get you to do today? What was the big thing that you've got to get done tonight?
The biggest thing that I need to do tonight is actually the webinar.
Okay, the webinar. I am getting them to do an actual webinar, and a lot of them have never done a webinar before, so it's all completely new. They've never hosted a webinar before. They've never used the software that we're using to do it, and I can tell that for a lot of them it's new and it's maybe a little bit scary, which I can relate to perfectly because in 2010 I was doing my first webinars, and they terrified me as well. I didn't know how to do them. I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to do public speaking. Even if I could hide behind my computer screen, it still was out of my comfort zone. But I'm almost trying to force them to do it here, because if they can do it here once, then they know, they develop the belief that, hey, I can actually do this. And when they get home, they keep on doing it, and they're going to get better and better and better as long as they commit to doing it every single week. And that's going to be the real deciding factor. But your question to me was, you're struggling with the technical side of things. What's my advice to you? My advice is, remember, at the end of the day, this business, promoting Mob as an affiliate, promoting our product, services, live events as an affiliate, this is not an internet marketing business. Everyone always makes the mistake of assuming that, if I want to promote Mob and do really well, I have to be technically proficient, and if I'm not really good at using computers, I'm not going to be able to make any money. And the truth is that's very wrong. The computer and the internet is just a way of achieving that end result, but it's certainly not the only path. In fact, there are Mob affiliates who've made hundreds of thousands of dollars who know how to send an email, but not much else. Here's the big secret. We are not in the internet marketing business. Really, at the end of the day, we are in the relationship business and the selling business. In other words, we essentially just need to have a conversation with someone every single day, and that someone ideally needs to be someone who's in our target market, who's actually looking for what we're offering, or they have the problem that our product, services, live events can actually solve. We need to have a conversation with them every day, at least one person, and at the end of it, we need to ask them to take the next step. So you don't even need to be doing these things like webinars and all of that in order to do well in this business. The only reason why I'm sharing with you how to do these strategies is because they have extreme leverage. So you talking to someone every single day, you can make good money doing that. Okay, even if let's say it's a business contact you have who you know might be interested in starting an affiliate marketing business with the right training, you having one of those conversations a day could be enormously beneficial. You could actually start getting sales from that. But there's not a lot of leverage in it. Whereas you doing your first webinar and getting a few people on it and then promoting to several people at one time, that's scalable. Next week, it can be bigger. Okay, you can get maybe 10 people on it, and the week after, maybe 15, and you keep on working your way up and getting more and more people. So that's why I'm showing you these technical things. But just remember that at the end of the day, your success in this business will come down to how many people do you talk to every day about the offer, and then at the end of that interaction, you ask them to take the next step. Okay? So just remember that at the end of the day, that's what it all comes down to. Whether you succeed or not, it's not going to be it's not going to come down to whether you know how to do a webinar or not. It's going to come down to, did you have conversations every single day about getting started in the business and having that person take the next necessary step. As far as the technical things though, just realize that for all of us, me included, the first time that we go through these things when we haven't done them before, it's difficult, it's challenging. We haven't done it before, it's all new and we feel way out of our depth, but it's just through practice that you get good. Okay, so that's why I'm having you do your first test webinar tonight, and then tomorrow night you're going to do the first actual live webinar where you invite people. And then what I want you to do when you get home from this workshop, every single week you pick a day of that week, Wednesday or Thursday, pick one of those days, and that becomes your webinar night. In my business, we have it on a Thursday night. So when Mobe does just the big webinar every week, it's on a Thursday night. So you pick a night, and no matter what, every single night of the week where you do that webinar, let's say it's Wednesday, you always do the webinar. And then you start promoting it from Monday at the start of the week. So you have at least three days to promote it. You get as many people onto that webinar as you can, and then on that webinar, the first initial ones that you do, you just give value. So just teach them something like what you've been learning here. As you get more and more comfortable with it, you can actually start to sell. Okay, you can sell on the webinar. So you could start selling some of our programs. You can start recommending some of our programs. So that's just going to be a natural evolution. As you do more and more of them, you'll get more comfortable with doing them. Eventually, the technology, it won't even be a challenge for you because you've done it so many times. It will become second nature, and you'll think back to when you did the first few ones and think, you know what, it wasn't even that hard. I can do it now. Okay, does that help?
Thank you. Yes, it does.
All right. So if you have a question for me, you can go to askmattlode.com. You can ask me right there. And if you want to get daily video episodes just like this delivered to your inbox, put in your email address and I'll be more than happy to send you some. All right. Speak soon. See you later.